Our next recipient or legend is Tyrese Gould Jacinto. So she's our second recipient of this evening. To say a few words, we will welcome her father, Mr. Mark, quote-unquote, Quiet Hawk Gould, Chief of the Nanticoke Lenni-Lenape Tribal Nation. Chief Gould, welcome. You're not quiet. No. I was saying Dave is quiet, not you. You're the chief. You got to have the loudest voice in the tribe.
I'm married. You know who's the boss?
Yes.
Hey! No, that was my granddaughter, but that's okay. Great Dan. Oh my gosh, I'm old. Yes. But I'm kind of at a loss because when I came in, the program that they gave me had everything in it that I was going to say about my daughter. And then after that, Dave came up, or Reverend Dave, excuse me, I'm going to get it right. He came up and this is a challenge, but I'm going to take this challenge. Tyrese was always the protector. If you see that little girl next to her right here, she always had to protect her anyway because she was Army. But Tyrese carried that protector throughout her whole life. Everything that she did, she was always trying to do something better for somebody else. Did it offer her any rewards? Yes, it did, but it's personal stuff. The thing that actually that you pray about. You know, can I do this? Lord, can I help you? Or can you help me? And it seemed like everything that she put her hand on, regardless of how hard it was, she accomplished it. And talking about a proud papa, yes, I am. But one of the things that came out of it is I'm at 80 years old, I'm still working. I'm working for her, and she told me I could work until she's 94. I don't think that's going to happen. But the reason I'm telling you this is the fact that my job as chief is to make sure that everything runs as well as possible. Well, I get a little angry at times, and I know you guys don't get angry, but I write letters to the people. I feel that the 4,000 people in our tribe need to be aware of everything that we do. So I said, Ty, would you do me a favor? Would you come back to my office and read the letter that I wrote? She scratched out everything. See, that's when you know that what you're doing has flaws. And the Lord sends you somebody to watch over you to make sure that you do it right. Because there's too much at stake. Everything that we talked about here today, the accomplishments that everybody's made, it's for somebody else. They didn't do anything for themselves. And that's why, like I said, this is going to be short and fast. That's why I love my daughter so much, because she's always trying to help the next person. I see people come into our office that have nothing actually to do with the business that we're in. They need help. Tribal people come in for real estate problems. They're losing their house. Well, you know, we're not in the kind of business that saves people from their own mistakes. But yet and still, these years that I've worked with Ty, it's kind of a universal thing. I am so proud of all my children because they all have the same attitude. Let me see if I can help you. So, Ty, I know I didn't speak as long as Reverend Dave did, but I thank you for even letting me be your parent. You have treated me so well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now we're going to have a short video.
life with the potential to have 7 stages. We begin as a vibration with the Creator, a spark of thought, our first stage. We vibrate into human form and follow the path of those before us. They molded the paving stones, and we walked beside them, learning the formula. We understand how to lay them down as we walk, as they walk. Then we enter into our second stage, where we think that we can create our own paving stones. We mix them, we lay them down, and test them with our steps. We use the formula we were instructed to use, but we find that we cannot just continue on top of the same road, but we must continue the road with our mix in the formula. We enter into the third stage when we practice our mix and learn our ingredients. We gather the materials and we see what makes our path the best for us. We lay a few stones and then we mix again and again until we perfect the paving stone as we enter into the fourth stage. During this stage, we have those in our lives who need to walk beside us and learn. We show them how to make the perfect stone, and we use the creation and the gifts around us in hopes that they will be led to in their second and third stages as we enter into our fifth stage. In our fifth stage, we create many paving stones and lay down as many roads as the Creator guides us. It could be one long road, or wide, or many roads. If we are as the Creator is, then we have the direction. And it is no longer us that lives, but the Creator that lives in us. In our sixth stage, we walk the many paved roads we created. We reflect with gratitude and amazement on our accomplishments. During this stage, we realize that our paving stones were perfected with the formula of those before us. The many emotions of joy, excitement, and peace, the tears and the sweat and the blood of our parents and grandparents. We realize that our children will create their formula and mix their stones with a foundation built for all of us by those before us. As we enter into our seventh stage, we are not gone, but we vibrate on the paved road alongside the generations that come after us, just as those that we do not see are vibrating alongside us now. We see them through our children and our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren. And this, to me, is the meaning of a legend. It is each paved stone that we lay our road that we leave for future generations. My most significant contribution to the community is what my parents and grandparents have paved for me. They endured the hardships and the pain and the sorrow just for me to be here today and to tell you their story. I use my talents and my skills to continue the paved road and recognize what they have created for me. My parents fought the establishment to be free, and the truth has made them free. They paved the road of visibility so that I can use my creativity to make this a better place for the future generations. I make it a point to be visible, which is our generation's most extraordinary paved road. My hope for our future is to be embraced for our contribution to this community. We are the fiber of this community, and to be acknowledged for our existence would secure the road for the next generations and give peace to our parents, grandparents, and the generations that vibrate with us.
Tyrese, please come up and accept your Legend Award. Doing a movie? Okay. And that was very sweet, and please say a few words. Congratulations. Come up here,
She said I didn't have to say anything.
Oh, you're your sister. You want to
Yes.
say something about your dad?
I'm sorry, these are my grandchildren.
You want to say something?
So. And the only thing I want to say is that everything that I do is for them. And everything that my parents and grandparents did was for me. And, you know, they made this world a better place so that I had a place to walk upon. And that is my goal for them. And I thank you for the committee. When I first got the call, I said, I think you mean the wrong person. I said, you know, my dad. I said, he's the legend. And she says, no, no, no. And I just couldn't grasp it, the fact that I guess I'm old enough to be a legend. But I guess I have to come to terms with it. And I thank everyone, and thank you for choosing me, and thank you for showing up and your contributions, and be well.
That's wonderful, making the world a better place for others.